Welcome to my channel, and here we are going to solve this question 8, which says that inscribe an ellipse in a parallelogram having sides 150 millimeters and 100 millimeters and an included angle of 120 degree. Okay, so we are going to construct an ellipse in a parallelogram, and the sides of the parallelogram as given here is 150 millimeter and 100 millimeters long. Then there's an included angle that is between the two sides, which is 120 degrees. So let's see how this construction can be done. Now the first thing that we need to do is to draw a horizontal line. So we have horizontal line. So we have the horizontal line. So like this. So then the next thing that we are to do here is to take our 60-degree set square, since we are told that the angle between the two sides is 120 degrees. That is the included angle. So if the included angle is 120, so the exterior angle will be 60 degrees. So what I mean is this. So with my 60-degree set square being set in this form, so I can draw a line. So I can draw a line from here, so in this direction. Okay, so if I call this point, so if I call this point, I call it point A. So this is point A here. Then I need to take a measurement of 120 millimeters. Sorry, 150 millimeters. So that will be 150. So I need to take 150 millimeters from here. So 150 millimeters. Okay, so let me extend this a bit. Alright, so 150 millimeters will be from here to this point here. So this is 150 millimeters. So then the other side is 100 millimeters. 100 millimeters. So 100 millimeters, this is 100 millimeters here. So angle between this line, so if I call this point, point B, so this is point B. So then this point will be point D. So then I need to get out of point C. So how do I do that? So what I need to do now is that, so with the same 60 degree, because this line that I'm to draw here must be parallel to this line, as you know about a parallelogram. So I will set my 60-degree set square at this point, and also I will draw a line, so in this direction. Okay, and then so on this line I will also take a measurement of 100 millimeters from this point B up. So 100 millimeters, so from here up, so this gives me 100 millimeters. So I can join these 2 points together. So this is point C here. So I can join point CD. So join CD together like this. Okay, so this is the parallelogram as we are instructed to construct this parallelogram. Alright, so this is 120 degree. So as we have there. So and then so this side here. So this side AD is parallel to side BC. And we also have that side AB here is parallel to side CD. So as we have there, so just to indicate that, so we have constructed a given parallelogram, then we are asked to inscribe an ellipse in this parallelogram. So let's go and see how that can be done. So what we need to do is to divide this 150, divide it by 2. That is 75 millimeters each. So if I am to divide it to 2 equal parts, so this is 75. Okay, so then I'll just do the same thing. So up here, so 75, so this is 75 millimeters, and also I will divide this 100 millimeters, divide into 2 equal parts. This is 100, so this is 100, so half of 100 is 150 millimeters. So also, so I will also divide this. So this is 50 millimeters from B. Okay, so I can join this point together. So join this together. so I will join this point. So join this point together like this. Okay, so I will also join. So join this point together. Alright, so we have this now. So I'm going to label this point. So I'll call this point. So I'll call this point E. So this is F. Sorry, this should be F. So this point should be point G. And this is H. Okay, so we have this point. So what I need to do now is that I'm going to divide this point. So this point, let me call this point to be point O, the point of intersection. So I'm going to divide OH and OF into a number of equal parts. So and I will divide also, so we have what I will divide AH and DH into a number of equal parts. The same thing applies to BF and CF into a number of equal parts. So I will do that while I pause the video so that we can have a little short time to do this. Alright, so I've divided the distances into 5 equal parts. As you can see, I divided OH into 5 equal parts and here OF into 5 equal parts, and I've labeled this is 1 to 5 and this is 1 prime to 5 prime. Okay, so then I also did the same thing for AH, 5 equal parts. So this is 1 to 5, and then from DH, for DH I have 1 prime to 5 prime. So I also did the same thing here. So BF, so this is 1 to 5, and then CF 1 prime to 5 prime here. So that is what I've done while I paused the video. So the number of equal parts that you have to divide the line into, it depends on you. So I took a decision of dividing into 5 equal parts. Okay, so you may decide to make it 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. So that is your own decision. So this is my own decision here. It's as simple as that. Now let's go and see the next thing that we have to do for the construction of this ellipse in this parallelogram. So the next thing that we have to do is that I'm going to connect this point 1 prime with point G here. So we connect 1 prime to point G, and also we connect 2 prime to point G. Okay, then we connect 3 prime so to point G. So also point 4 prime, so we connect together with point G. Then so 5 prime, so we connect it with point G like this. Alright, so let me do the same thing here. So I will do this half while we are doing it together. So I will produce half of it, then I'll pause the video and do the remaining half, so which is going to be similar to whatever we do here. So when I'm done with that, I will show you what we have done. By that time we'll have made it a complete ellipse. So we also connect this point 1 here. So we connect with point E. Okay, then we connect point 2 here with E. Also we connect point 3 with E. Then we connect point 4 with E. Okay, so point 5, so we connect together with point E. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do now is that, so from this point G here, I'm going to draw a straight line that will pass through point 1, then it will touch this point 1 somewhere around here. This is what I mean. So from G, I will draw a line that will pass through point 1 and meeting this line 1 at this point. So take note of this point. Then, so we do the same thing from G. So we draw a line, so passing through point 2, so I'm meeting line 2 at this point. So this is point 2. Then from G again, so we draw a line passing through, so point 3, and meeting line 3 at this point. So here we have this point here. Then from G again, so we draw a line passing through point 4. So passing through point 4, so like this, and it made line 4 at this point, so this is the point here. Then we replicate the same thing. So from E here, I will draw a line passing through point 1. So draw a line, so passing through point 1. I'm meeting line 1 at this point. So take note of this point. Then from E again, so draw a line passing through point 2. So draw a line passing through point 2. I'm meeting line 2 at this point. So that is 2 prime. So 2 prime, this is 1 prime. Then from E again, we draw a line passing through point 3 and meeting line 3 prime. Okay, so it goes like this. So meeting line 3 prime at this point. So this is where we have 3. Then, so we draw a line. So from E again, so passing through point 4. So passing through point 4. I'm meeting line 4 at this point, so we take note of this point. Alright, so we join this point together with the use of a French curve. So we join this point together. So this is how it goes. So from here, okay. Alright, so I can connect these 3 points together. So you just need to adjust your French curve. So I connect these 3 points together like this, and I can adjust. So I connect. So we are connecting together with point H here. So let's take note of that. Okay. So I can connect this point together like this. Okay, so that is a cutter. So we have done a cutter of it. So then, if we turn to this side, so we are starting from here. So we are connecting it with this point G. So if I adjust my French curve, so these 4 points, so I can join these 4 points together like this. Like this. Alright, so then, so I can also adjust my French curve. So let me connect these 2 points together. Then I can join these 2 points together. Alright, so we have produced half of it. So what I did here is what I'm going to repeat on this side. I'll pause the video and do that. So when I'm done, I will come and show you what we obtain. So by the time we produce this one. Alright, I just decided that we should do the joining together. So what I did here is what I repeated here. But let's do the joining of the point together with the use of a French curve. Okay, so I've obtained the point. Then with my French curve here, I want to join the point together. So it goes like this. So I can join these 3 points together like this from this point G. So we join this together. So then adjusting my French curve, so I can go on and join this point together. So these 3 points to point F. So I have this. Alright, so then coming down here like this. Okay, so I need to set. Okay, so I need to set like this. Alright, so I can go on and join these 4 points together. So it goes like this. Alright, so then we have this point. Okay, so I can adjust and join these 3 points together. So this point, and this point. So alright, so this is how the ellipse will look. It's as simple as I've done it here. So all you need to do is to practice, and when you practice it, you become a master at it. Thank you, and God bless you.